He says, my burden is light, right? He says, I got this burden for you. This is one of our sound bins. He says, it's light. It's really, Bob, forgive me. And here's what this means. This is really key. You got to catch this revelation that a friend of mine gave me, an old guy. He says, Lewis, this word burden, it's talking about a cargo ship crate. That's what it's for. It means this cargo ship crate, but not just the crate itself, right? It's the invoice on the outside of the crate that tells you what's on the inside. This is what Jesus is saying to each and every one of us when he invites us to come. He says, man, I looked inside your cargo, and there's some things that don't match the invoice. There's a sexual addiction in there. That's not on the invoice. This is weird. What is this? Drug addiction? That's not on the invoice. That's weird. Pride? Yeah. I would never put that on the invoice. Let me check the manifest. Do I have the wrong crate? No, this is, yep, that's Burgos. That's weird. What is this? Insecurities in your life? That's weird. Son and a daughter, that's just doesn't match. I wish you're catching this. What's this thing right here? This is, I don't even know what this is for. What is that? Look at this. Oh, look at this. Used to be an iPad holder, but this is obsolete now because the iPads are a different size. That's weird that you still are stuck in a relationship that doesn't fit your life. That's just weird. It's just, oh my gosh. This is a speak-on cable connected to a 1/4 inch. It transfers a 1/4 inch cable to a speak-on type of cable into a speaker, but the church stopped using these type of speakers almost 4 years ago. Some of y'all got some things in your life you got to just old baggage. It's just like, you got to. This is a light clamp for an 1.5 inch pole, but we don't even do lights on Sundays on poles. Why is it in the bin? Like, and God's like, man, you got some things that are meant to hold some stuff up that wasn't even supposed to be in your life. And he goes through the inventory. He's like, man, I must have the wrong manifest. No. This is the manifest for your life. This is the invoice. This is what Jesus is saying. Come to me, all who are burdened. He says, I've looked at the contents of your life, and what is in the crate wasn't meant for your destiny. Because destiny deals with destination. You got to understand this. You really got to catch this. So he says, come to me, because my burden, my cargo, my plan is a lot lighter than all of the hurt, the pain, the men, the women, the relationships, the sexual addictions, the hurts, the scars, the betrayal, all of the pain and brokenness and hurt from your past of molestation and rape and all those things and all the stuff, your attitude, it's not meant to be there. You weren't meant to carry this. But you are lugging this around. This is what this verse really means. I've checked your cargo. And you are burdened because you got some stuff in there that just don't belong in there. And what I'm trying to tell you is that if you would just take my burden, like with Jesus, well, what's your burden? He's like, well, that's not it. This is some of you your whole life. Like, you got all this drama. Man, what's that? Nothing. This is my drama bag. Like, oh, that's a new boy? That's another guy? I want a new man in my life. Hey, what's that? That's nothing. That's my baggage. And the first argument sounds something like this. What was that about? You got some baggage, girl or boy. You got some issues in your life. And you come up, that last pastor upset me. Let me just, what's that? Oh, my baggage. I'm just kidding. Oh, at my last church, it's right here. Look what we used to do. It's right there. And I took it with me because I thought it was so great. And look right there. Oh, you're not going to do it like that? Oh, next church. I'm going to go to the next church. I'm just going to, this is too much for me. Oh, look at that church right there. What I'm going to do, drop my baggage. Some of you spend your whole life, transporting your cargo from place to place. And Jesus is like, dude, I've inspected the manifest. And nothing in your cargo, except for your identity as a son and a daughter that's on the bottom, stuck in the corner by the piece of gum, none of that is my plan for your life. He's like, but my yoke is easy. My burden's light. Are you catching this? My yoke is easy. You are carrying stuff from your past that you weren't designed to carry.